Are we on air?
Not yet.
Oh,
in a second.
Well,
that'd be pretty normal.
in a second, yeah.
Cider.
Station sponsor.
That's correct. Welcome to Coffee Talk.
Yeah, back again. Coffee chat.
Coffee chat, Saturday.
With
With you until 1 o'clock today.
Yes.
Hope you're well, everyone. We've got some special guests in the studio joining us today.
Filmmaker Brenton.
Yes. We've got a putting Dalesford on the map with a film being made in our little community.
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to hearing all about that. And as always, we're going to cover off on the live music around town, what's happening.
And have you got the weather or?
I know it's bloody cold out there. I'll give you that.
I'll
Look
try
out
to
the
bring
weather
up-
window. It doesn't look like it's raining.
Okay, so
Has
that's
been.
well.
That's what I've got.
It's cold.
Brought to you by the Farmer's Arms.
Yes. Station sponsor.
Well, we know it was 1 degree outside on the way up here.
Yes.
It was 1 degree on the outside of the car on the way up here.
Oh, it's cold. Where'd you come from? Where are you?
Rowville.
Rowville.
It's only winter, we'll get over it.
Yeah, it's not worrying, mate. I invested in thermals. Best 20 bucks I've ever spent. Walking around like I'm wrapped in a blanket.
I don't think we'll have this on for too long.
No. That was supposed to be a 15-second intro.
Sorry?
What are we actually going to talk about? You want to go straight to these guys?
I'll put a song on first.
Okay. I thought this was it.
No, that's just the intro. And we're back. Before we get into our first guest, we only got one guest, haven't we, today?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just play a song, I suppose.
Oh, we might have Max with a little
A
stepping
roundup
stone.
of what's
Yeah.
been happening during the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Max Hour.
The Max Hour.
Yeah, for the whole hour we'll have Max, the Max Hour.
And what have we got up?
Black Betty, Spider Bait. What, too loud for you?
No, not at all. Couldn't be loud enough, actually. I really enjoy that song.
Yes, that took me back to the days of back on mornings in the Peninsula,
Yes.
on the beach.
Have we got mics on everyone?
Not yet,
Not yet, okay.
just us.
No worries. We're going to, yes please,
Milk
Max.
with
That'd
your
be great.
coffee.
Thank you
Max.
very much.
It's the Max Hour.
So, grossly unfair and morally wrong. What am I talking about?
Don't know.
Iniquitous.
Oh. So, should I chuck Brenton on now?
I think we probably should.
Welcome, Brenton.
Thank you.
You are the writer and director
And one of the producers.
and the producer. That is a lot of hats.
It is a hell of a lot of hats. Yes, I'm wearing one today.
Absolutely, yes.
Which hat is
Too
this
true.
you're wearing today then?
I don't know. Which one is the... Yes, the fedora.
The fancy one.
The fancy one.
Now, this is your first
First feature film.
first feature film?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what got you to this place?
It's a long
This is
story.
your
but-
first...
I've been in the industry, in the film industry, for a long time, almost 30 years now, and I made a lot of short films even before then, but it was 87 through to 96 that I did it professionally.
Okay.
And then in about 3 years ago, so it was 2013, I was working in a job that was really dead boring, really quiet. We were selling waterproof membranes to the building industry, so you had your customers first thing in the morning at 7:30 in the morning on their way to work. You had them at 6:30 at night on their way home from work, and you had nothing between. It was the most dead job ever. And the big boss, the owner of the company, he was sitting in his office playing computer golf.
What a job.
Yeah.
The assistant manager, who was supposed to be training me to be store manager, she was sitting there watching YouTube videos. So I said to the big boss, I said, look, do you mind if I use the computer? I've got this idea I want to toy with. And he said, yeah, go for it. So I sat there and I wrote the first draft to Iniquitous in a 3-day period. It started off as this little tiny seed of an idea, and it just ballooned to a 124, I think it is, page screenplay, which means about 2-hour movie.
Wow, okay. And the movie, I think, if I get it right, I'm probably going to go from IMDb here.
So is it a 2-hour movie? Sorry.
I don't think
It will be around about 2 hours.
Okay.
So the plot summary is Stephanie is an attractive young lady with an opportunity to attend one of the best modelling schools in the world, but her finances are strained.
Yep.
Dean, another character living on borrowed time, wants nothing more than to reunite with his daughter again after being out of her life for 18 years. Fiona struggles to raise her baby son while her alcoholic husband is unemployed, and Jared needs guidance to become a man and find the courage to start a relationship with a beautiful girl from his high school days.
That's right.
So each person must ask themselves, what would they do? How far will they go to get what they want? So it's sort of things that people can...
The characters will be very relatable to a lot of people. The incidences may not, but the characters will be. Fiona, who's played by Stephanie Shriver, she's a downtrodden housewife. Her husband's alcoholic, he's abusive, he's been unemployed for a couple of years. They're trying to raise a two-year-old son on unemployment, and it's just not working. And bills are piling up, and the debts are piling up, and they're just, he's cracking all the time. Suddenly gets he finally gets a job in the bank. It's a job that he's not actually used to. He used to do commission work, sales positions, and now he's actually he's finally got a job in the bank, little tiny bank, community bank, and that's my other hat. I actually play in Cameo the role of the bank manager. Yeah. One scene, about 3 lines, but on a real,
critical part of the movie.
That's right.
Excellent.
we'll say that. Starts with a C.
No idea what you're talking about.
And so today you're here in Dalesford. I
Yes.
take it's not the first time you've been in Dalesford.
No,
You've
I
sort
love
of
Dalesford.
travelled.
I came here possibly 3 months ago, I think it was, and did location scouting with my location scout Ria Tyron.
Who we want to put a big shout out to.
Yes, got to give Ria a big shout out today because she has been absolutely incredible for this film. She's taken on the role of the location scout, location manager. She's organised our fundraiser, which we've got on tonight, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
She's our costume coordinator. With our teaser trailer, she organised a generator for a couple of the locations where we needed it. She organised a car park that we were
A
going to
girl
film
that
in.
gets things done.
She does.
Is that what the grip person is, or is that when you see in the titles?
No, groups basically do the lighting.
Oh, okay.
And things like
Bob,
that.
Bob.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know why they're called groups, but that's
Because the lighting's got groups on them.
Don't know. Usually it's grips. Your key grips person usually has all your lighting and audio and all that equipment.
So how far into the film are we? So how
Well, we
is
haven't-
it going to be
we haven't
released as well?
started. We haven't started filming. We've got tonight's fundraiser is to raise money for the teaser trailer which we filmed, because that's set us back a little bit. We need to cover the cost of that before we can start anything else. Then we're going to be launching a crowdfunding campaign which you'll be able to follow on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go to Iniquitous feature film.
Mm-hmm.
That's Iniquitous. They need to have. We need to raise funds, so we're going to be doing it through crowdfunding. We're also looking for investors as well. There's a few that might be interested. What else are we doing?
Where you doing it? Which site you doing the crowdfunding with?
At this stage, it'll be Indiegogo.
Okay.
Because we tried Possible a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
and the problem with Possible and Kickstarter is they're all or nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So unless you hit your target, you're not going to.
We
had a whole show last week on crowdfunding, and we had 3 guests on who did.
One was a feature film.
And one was a feature film. His first feature film was Trench, so he's in the middle of that, and so he's also doing a crowdfunding. He's using the government. I feel like
he was using an odd one.
Yeah, a new one, an arts one or so. But
there are a lot of crowdfunding.
that's why I just asked which one you were using.
My other producer, Amanda Asquith, who's up in Sydney. She works for Channel 9 in Sydney. I don't know what her role is. She calls it glorified janitor, but anyway, program manager or something. I'm not 100% sure, but she sits there and she's got all these banks of TVs and she watches them all and makes sure everything's perfect and all the rest of it. That's all I know. But she and I are going to sit down and talk about which crowdfunding campaign we're going to go through. But I know it won't be Kickstarter and it won't be Possible.
No,
Yeah,
fair
cool.
enough.
Yeah.
And do you know what it is you're looking to raise? Just out of curiosity. Do you
Well,
know? I'm always
just to
interested,
make the movie, because look, everyone that's on board, all the cast and the crew are all working for percentage of profits.
Yep.
Which means that they'll keep getting paid every quarter until the film no longer makes any money, until DVD sales stop and VOD stops, and pay TV never plays it again, and all that sort of thing. And I mean, it's a big risk to the cast and crew, I know, but they're all behind the film and they love the story. We think that we need, just to make the film, about 35,000.
Okay.
Just to make it.
That's pretty reasonable.
It's about the same as the...
That's Trench.
Yeah.
That includes catering. It includes vehicles that we might have to hire.
Costumes, everything else that's required.
Well,
to
the
make
good
a
thing is because it's a contemporary film, the cast will be mostly supplying their own wardrobe. We give them an idea. That's another one of Rita's jobs. She's going to give everyone a list of costumes that they have to have.
Mm-hmm.
If they've got it in their wardrobe, great. It means that we don't have to go and buy it.
Or borrow it.
Or borrow it, steal it.
Big borrow.
It doesn't matter.
These are how things
As long as
done.
they get it.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't care how they get it. I just don't want to know.
Know what? Yes.
Yes. But yeah, because it's all like that, because there's no outlays involved there. I mean, it's really only the catering, the armourer. We've got to pay Darren Middleton from Powderfinger. We've got to pay him for his.
I was
his
going to
music.
touch on him in a second.
No, we'll get to him.
Yes.
We'll
And it was just like...
In fact, we might segue to a song. Give people...
Should I do Powderfinger, should I? Or no, we'll do that at the end because it's just a longer song. But I actually had a Powderfinger song lined up on our playlist, which was just complete coincidence.
In my research
that
I was doing during the week, not this
before we
morning.
quickly get into the song though, and to continue on the sourcing, have you applied for like government funding by Victoria?
I haven't.
Federal?
To be honest, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to go about getting funding through the government. I don't even think Parliament know how to get funding through the government. I know that Screen Australia and Film Victoria are they're very hard to get funding through. In order for us to get money through there, I have to have 2 feature films under my belt, and this is my
First one, so yeah,
So
this is a full
this is
feature
my
film.
first feature film, and yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll
I'll chat a bit more about that later.
yeah, we'll go off into a song.
And we're back.
Oops. And that was Nearly Forgot My Broken Heart by Chris Cornell.
I hadn't heard this one, Ash.
We've played it a few times. We've actually played it a few times on there. So I know you always go out for fresh air for
exactly.
a lot, and
Yeah.
you know I know you like your fresh air, so
And listening
you
to
do
myself on the radio doesn't
miss
happen.
out
So
on the songs. I work hard in lining up for us.
every week and do an amazing job, Ash.
But anyway.
The show would not go on. Yes, little violin playing, especially for you.
Anyway, it's not enough about me. It's not about me. It's not the Ashley show.
It's your show. Go on. What we do want to talk about, though, is why we have Brenton in here, and that is the fundraiser tonight, Trivia Night.
Mhm.
And I guess, do you want to tell us a little bit about this? Is another amazing job done by Renee, putting together...
Rhea.
Sorry, Rhea.
Yes.
My bad.
He got it wrong, Rhea, not me.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'll put Adrian on mute for 1 minute.
Yes. Punishment's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, it's
So it's a fundraiser for the film.
Where
It's
is
going to
it?
be the Iniquitous that we're
to
we'll be
raise
filming
money.
over the next few months.
Yeah,
is
the-
the intention.
The purpose of tonight's fundraiser is to raise the money for the teaser trailer. We filmed the teaser trailer, but we have to pay for it now. So we need to raise a couple of $1,000 for it.
And this will be at the Savoya Hotel.
The Savoya
at
Hotel.
7:30 this evening.
That's right. There is music. Apparently, Rhea has, like I said, she's organised a huge event tonight. But she said that she's organised live music from 6:30 to 7:30. At 7:30, the trivia event actually kicks off. We've got
A silent auction going on.
There is silent auction. We've got some great prizes there. We've got a perfume pack worth, what did we say?
About 200.
200. We'll say 250. Perfume pack.
Give or take,
We've
yeah.
got a car detailing kit worth about 160. We've got. I think the biggest prize we've got is it's a $500. It's accommodation for 2
Oh, okay.
in somewhere here in Dalesford. I can't remember the name. It's something cottages or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
A lot of cottages.
I understand. There's cinema tickets in there
There's
as well.
nearly-
Yes, we've got cinema tickets now.
Yeah,
too,
from
thank you.
Dalesford Cinema.
Thank you
to
Yeah,
cinema, yes.
good cinema there, all run by volunteers.
Yeah, thank you to the guys here. But there's a lot of prizes up for grabs tonight. We've got raffles, we've got prizes, we've got heaps of wine to give away. A bottle might disappear, but
And is there still
still tickets.
yes?
You can buy tickets at the door.
Tickets are $25.
That's right.
At the door.
That's right. How many do you want?
Sorry.
How many do you want?
How many can I get? I think it's only for a table or so, but if it's something you're into tonight.
You don't have to have a full table. That's the thing.
So yeah,
There's-
you can just rock up.
tables are fake, but we've got couples coming on their own, so we're going to stick those two people with those two people, and try and build.
Yeah,
a
so if
table
you can't
that
get a
way.
table, just rock up
Yeah,
and
because you'll
make sure you
enjoy
got
it.
some
Yeah.
$25
Yeah.
entry and a bit of more extra cash.
You will
Couple of dollars
you
for
will
the
need
silent
a few
auction.
gold coins because we're playing a game of 2 up at some stage as well.
Not sure.
Um,
Outside of
Yeah, sorry, it's Anzac Day today. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, there's the normal gold coin activities happening.
Yes,
So
yes.
make sure you've got a lot of gold coins.
Plus we've got.
and I hear, hang on, let's segue into some magic.
Oh, yeah, talking about.
Is there a risk we're going to see some magic tonight?
Yeah,
Brandon, tell us a little bit.
very-
Yeah,
It's-
I read up and you're a magician.
I am. I have been a professional magician since a long time ago. I actually learnt magic before I got married to my ex-wife, and that was 1992, I got married. 1996, I got separated. It was
And then
divorce. The divorce came through on my birthday. It was the best birthday present I've ever had. But no, I've been a professional magician for a very long time, and in fact, I've got 2 daughters, and both of them learnt magic as well. And my youngest one actually won magic awards with hers. My oldest one created her own magic routines, and this is back when they were little kids.
so do they
So we're
still
going to see
do
a
it?
little bit of magic tonight.
You will see,
Look forward to
yes.
that.
So, yeah, short answer to what you asked, yes, you will see some magic tonight.
And we were talking about off air, which you were saying your magic routine was called.
The magic character is called the Black Fantasm, which is a play on my initials, BF, Brenton Foale, Black Phantasm, and
Fantasm Productions became.
Phantasm Productions is the name of the film company, but the Black Phantasm was I brought that up, or that became a magic name because black is it's not really a colour, but we call it the colour of magic.
Yeah.
Magicians always use black. And phantasm means seeing something that's not really there. So, yeah, and I just changed the letters from phantasm from PH to an F. So, yeah.
Smart.
Using magic.
Yeah. And do we need to, or did you want to cover off on anything else that anyone should know about this evening? Other than just
This evening,
come on down?
just come on down. We're in the function room at the Savoy Hotel. There's a lot of tickets left over, so please come along. It's only $25 a head. I believe finger food is included in that because again, Rhea has organised all of that. So she did say that there's finger food involved. And like I said, there's heaps of prizes up for grabs as well. Cast and crew, there's going to be a few cast and crew members there as well. So you might be lucky enough to have a cast member sit at your table.
excellent.
So, by magic.
They'll just appear there and then disappear there. So you'll be thinking, oh, who was that?
So $25 a ticket. Get on down to the Savoy Hotel from 6:30. What, 6 o'clock for some live music?
Well, 6:30, I believe the
6:30?
live music starts. 7:30, the trivia game starts. So we've got 5 rounds of 10 questions.
Yep.
We've got Maureen. Now I can't remember Maureen's.
Andrews.
That's it. Maureen Andrews is. She's going to be singing between
Between rounds?
during 3 breaks. During 2 other breaks, we're going to be having some fun. We're going to play a game called Lost in Space, which is a great adult game, and we're going to be playing 2 Up.
Okay. You're not. No, you're not.
Could be certain
Not-
games happening.
Okay. What I did want to do before you
You're never going to have me back on again.
I don't think we'll be back on again.
I think the bigger problem is we won't
This is
be.
the last coffee talk. And
Look,
hope
I
everyone
promise. I
appreciates it.
promise. 2 Up is not a gambling game. You're not actually going to be winning money. But yes,
It's the true spirit of the game, and it's very Australian, so it'll be a bit of fun. And that's
yeah,
what's important.
and most of the questions tonight are Australiana.
Excellent. I'm going to get off the topic of tonight, and if we can wrap it up by talking about the incredible talent you've got behind the scenes in the movie.
Yes.
The person that's doing your composing the music
Yeah.
for the film, Darren Middleton,
Yes, Darren from
formerly Powderfinger.
Powderfinger. That's right. Yes.
Massive.
He approached me the end of last year and asked me if we'd be interested in him. He'd been following the Facebook page, and
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, I love the idea of this." He said, "I've done a lot of movie scores because they did
2 hands.
2 Hands,
Yeah,
yes,
a classic.
with
Did
Heath
an
Ledger.
amazing job.
And he said, "Look, I'd love
to be involved.
I'd love to be involved." And so if you've seen the teaser trailer for Iniquitous, which is available on YouTube.
And on our Coffee Talk page.
And Coffee Talk, yeah. I think it was also on the Advocate, is it the Advocate newspaper? It was on their
website?
Their website the other day as well. The music in that, in the trivia, in the teaser trailer, that's Darren's music. Darren, and there was also Simon Walbrook, and I know, well, they're the two main ones. I know that they said that they had some violinists and other musicians
They'll have
involved
incredibly
as well.
talented friends that will be involved as well, which
Yeah, but
is
they're
a massive coup for you.
But they're doing the full film score, and they're going to be putting a theme song together and everything. It's just going to be fantastic.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for joining us in the studio.
You're welcome.
Tonight, 6:30 for live music.
6:30 for the music.
7:30 for the trivia.
That's right.
$25 a ticket.
Yep.
Savoy Hotel.
Yep.
People get down and enjoy. And
Yes,
follow,
please
on
come
Facebook,
along.
Share the teaser trailer and support a movie that's going to be filmed in our lovely community.
And then straight up after, we'll play Powderfinger, talking about Powderfinger.
I think it's only appropriate.
Yep, and then we've got another guest regarding your film as well. So, yeah, we'll just put this on and get ourselves sorted.
Fresh air break.
That could take well longer than one song to realise.
Well,